100 knots.
No, we're out. Mantoga SRS nav.
100.
Hello YouTube, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. In today's flight we are going to be flying this Brussels Airlines A320 with the registration of Oscar Sierra November Lima as Brussels 3 Charlie Papa, all the way from Brussels all the way to Porto in Portugal in today's flight. We're looking at 2 hours and 20 minutes across to Portugal. So let's go ahead, let's jump in to the flight deck and let's get prepped, ready to go. Yeah, welcome on board, welcome into the flight deck of the A320 from Phoenix. We're in the CFM engines for today. As I say, we're in the registration of Oscar Sierra November Lima for today, and pretty much everything's been left on from the crew from before that flew it in, and we're going to take her back out and head across to Portugal on a 2 hour and 20 minute flight. So let's make sure everything's good on our end, make sure we'll do our preliminary checks before we set up any MCDUs and stuff like that. So flaps are in the 0, ground spoilers are down in detent, landing gear is down with the 3 green, which is fine. Reverse throttles are in idle and the fuel cut-offs are cut off. Up and onto the overhead, we've got our batteries on, we've got the external pack flows on normal, packs are on, emergency lights are still unarmed. No smoking lights are in auto, and we've got our lights as well, and then we've got our ground control. So everything else is good to go. They've just turned off the ADIRs for us to realign. I guess the numbers were, the nav numbers were out, so they wanted us to do a recycle, which is fine. So we can do that. So we can go ahead, we can do that. So we'll do Captain, ADIR 1, 2 and 3, and then we'll just do an APU test. Perfect. So all the fuel pumps will remain off until we're fully refueled, and everything is done on the overhead. So we've got ATC online on here down in VATSIM, and we shall take a gander and see what everything is, because I guess QNH is 1000, possibly. I don't know if it's it may have changed by the time we've got now on board the aircraft, so that's fine. What we'll do is we'll come ahead to the tablet and we will import everything across. So as I say, we are Brussels to Portugal as Brussels 3 Charlie Papa. This is saying 80 minutes. We're not going to be here for 80 minutes, so don't worry about that. So let's go ahead and come into the ground services. Everything's good, everything's connected, and here. So let's go ahead and look at the briefing, shall we? So we are OFP number 1. We are Sierra November 3809, which is the flight number, but the call sign is Brussels 3 Charlie Papa. We're in Oscar Sierra November Lima A320, and we are Brussels to Porto for today via Lima Echo Victor X-ray, which is our alternate for today. We've got 175 feet here at the aerodrome elevation in Brussels, with 227 into Porto. Cost index of 15, and we are cruising at flight level 370 for today's flight with no step climbs. We've got 163 passengers on board, and we are just shy of 68.9 tons on our takeoff mass, with a zero fuel weight of 60.2, which gives us a landing weight of just shy of 62.8, which is well within limitations, so we can return back to the field if we need to. As I say, we're out here via runway 25 right by the looks of it, via the Civ. I don't know what Civ they're going to be on. There's quite a few that we could be on here. We could be either on the Kilo, or I believe the other one was the Whiskies or the Charlies. I forget what one it is out here, so we'll see what ATC gives us As I say, we've got Tower online for going out of Brussels for today, so should be nice. Should be nice. And then into Portugal, which we're going to be coming in by the Aspor arrival, which at this moment in time it's saying Aspor 6 Charlie, and that could change by the time we get over there, because as I say, it's a 2 hour and 20-minute flight. So trip fuel is asking us for almost 6.1 kilograms of fuel, but our planned fuel weight is 8.8 when you take the taxi fuel into account. So bit of a scenario here is, do we need more than 8.8 tons of fuel? Possibly not. We are going to be dealing with a headwind on the way across. So let's take a gander and see what our CBs and our vortices are looking at. So where's our sigma charts? Because they always come in handy. So we're looking for our highs, we're not looking for our lows. So we've got CBs on the climb out here up to flight level 290, and then after that we have a bit of a wind at flight level 320, but we're going to be above that. And other than that, we're pretty much sitting comfortably all the way to Portugal. So essentially we're at 8.8. Let's take an extra 200. Let's round it up to 9 tons, just to give us that leeway in case of anything. So 9 tons of fuel for today, on the way down to Portugal. So let's go ahead, let's input all that. So 163 packs, 3,135 of the cargo, and we asked for 9 tons. So we'll do that, we'll apply, and then we'll get that on the go. Now that we've got that on the go and GSX is doing its thing, we will go ahead and come down to the MCDUs. So let's brighten these up a little bit from the previous group, and then we'll go into the ATSU page, AOC, and we'll go to the flight initialization the same page, and then we'll start that. On this one, we'll start up the FMGC, so then we can get that on the go, and then we can clear these contingencies out of the way. So, as I say, we're Brussels 3 Charlie Papa, Brussels to Porto via Lima Echo Victor X-ray, which is in correspondence with our OFP. 2 hours 19, 2 hours 19, basically 2 hours 20, because I like to just round to the nearest 10. So that's all good. Receive messages, these are just going to be our preliminary load sheets, which we're going to need. The click spots are doing my head in, but this is because of Hughes, I'm guessing. I'm guessing there's meant to be a checklist down there. Yeah, and it's trying to click it, so that's fine. Right, so let's try. Let's get an ATIS, because, as I say, we've got ATC online. We can see what information we've got, and then we can then see if we can get a PDC clearance from the tower controller. If not, he might just tell us to revert to voice, which is fine. Don't mind doing voice. It's just nice to have PDC available, especially if they're willing to use it. So we get ATIS. So we are Brussels, departure information, India. So we'll put India over here. I like to use the scratch pad over here for stuff like this. So we get India, departure runway 25 right. At 11:50 Zulu, arrival runway 25 left, transition is 60 for today, and we have winds of 250-12, visibility is above 10 kilometers, showers of rain, 2,100 or few, temperature 15 degrees, which matches our lower ECAM down here, and QNH is 1001, so the QNHs went up by 1 since we came aboard. So let's go ahead. Let's do an ATC request. Let's do a PDC. So we are at stand 159 for today, and we have information India. We'll put Brussels into here, and then we'll say good afternoon. You can put whatever you want in here. It's just nice to be polite. It's nice to be polite. So we'll send that across, and then we'll go ahead and fix our pressure. So 1001, 1001, 1001. Perfect. So now they're all synced up. Now if we go back, what it's going to give us is it's going to give us another receive message just to say that PDC clearance is being requested and standby. So that's good. While we're waiting for that to come through, if it will come through, we'll do our main MCDU now. So we're in the A320-200 today with the CFMs, 14th of May to the 10th of June 2026. And it is the 4th of June today. So perfect. So we can go to the edit page. No, not the edit page. We'll go to data first, position, make sure these are in a line. And then data, GPS monitoring, and our GPS is now up. And then another thing I like to do is just check the IRSs. They're on 0, they're about to align, so perfect timing. So in the A page, we'll do an initialization request, and we will get going on that. So we're Brussels to Porto via LEVX. We are Brussels 3 Charlie Papa, cost index 15, and we're cruising at flight level 370 at -50. That's 3000 at -50, not 370. I am a bit of a potato right there. And our PDCs just came through. So we are cleared at 12:24 Zulu. Brussels PDC number 1. We are cleared to get rid of that. Oh, hello checklist. We don't need you right now. We'll come back. So we are Brussels 3 Charlie Papa cleared to Porto off of 25 right via the Civ 4 Golf departure. So let's come over here. We'll type it over here. So we're the Civ 4 Golf. Initial is 60 and squawking 7102. Perfect. And then there's a next page. 118.605. So what we'll do is we'll come down into here, we'll put it into here, and we'll have it in the standby. So then when we're ready for the push, we can then contact them for push. So 118.605, and good afternoon. Startup approved, call for push. Perfect. Local. Send. And that is now going across. So perfect. Good information for us. So IRSs are aligned now. Winds aloft can come in. Tropopause for today can be cleared, and we've got a ground temperature of 15 and 15. So good on there. Wind uplink is complete as well. So into the flight plan we go. So departure runway off of 25 right. Civ 4 Golf departure, which we can verify over here on our scratch pad. And then we can then go into Porto, and then we can then put in our arrival, which is on our OFP, which at this moment in time our OFP is saying VOR, well RNAV 35 via the Aspro 6 chart, oh not that one, Aspro 6 Alpha or 6 Charlie, we'll do the 6 Charlie. And then we'll have a Kulu into there as well. Perfect. Which is going to give us 845, and we have a total distance of 860. So perfect. Down there, radio navs are tuned, and our secondary flight plan we will bring across, which is going to be going to Civ, and then we will be returning to Brussels if we need to. So since they're using 25 right for departures, they're going to be using 25 left for arrivals. We'll go no star, and then we'll do no via, because we'll just radar vector ourselves back in unless we get ATC come online, which right now we do not have any center. So all good there. That's all good. Our fuel is not fueling the aircraft, which is also not ideal. But we will check that in just 2 seconds. And then we need to put in the squawk. So 7102 down in the box. And then we can turn that on as well. So all good in there. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to fix my radio comms here, so then stuff is, audio's fine on my end, so it's not too loud and not too quiet either. Perfect. And then 6,000 will go in the window. Good. Right, so 6,000 in the window. And we're all good over there. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing, people? Nothing? Okay. Right, let me reset that. Let me redo all this real quick, because it's like GSX has kind of like broke itself for some unknown reason. So what we're going to do is 9 tons again, and this time we're just going to do it instant, because I think GSX has lost its synchronization with this aircraft a little bit, which is fine. It gets us out here a lot quicker then. Right, so that's going to give us a company message for our final load sheet. We'll go ahead and we'll turn name on, and then while we're doing our performance calculations, we'll go ahead and start this APU as well. Perfect. Right, with that, we will come into our init B page, and oh my goodness, right, okay, right, we don't need this amount of load sheets right now. Right, so we'll take Endo 2, and then we'll do our init B. So init B, so zero fuel weight is 60.2. Cross-referencing that with our OFP, it's 60.2, so that's fine. So 60.2, and then we've got a Mach of zero fuel weight of 31.9. 31.9, 9 tons of fuel, 9 tons of fuel into there. That checklist is going to annoy me today. Please go back into there. So 9 tons of fuel gives us a Mach takeoff weight, Mach TAL of 29.6, and gives us a takeoff weight of 69.0, 68.8, but obviously we've got the additional fuel, so it will be 69, and then 63.7, and 62.8, so that's fine. A bit of a discrepancy there, but that's fine. Fuel for the day is taxi fuel is 0.1, and our alternate fuel, what is our reserves for the day? 1.1 into there. Perfect. And now we can go to our performance. So performance page is up here, so let's go ahead and come up to the tablet, and then we'll sync. So we're off of runway 25 right for today. It is raining, as you can see the droplets, so we're going to do a wet runway, even though it might not be full wet, but we'll consider for a wet runway because it could come down a little bit more heavy, as it does say in the METAR, showers of rain, so we could be forecasting it. Flaps 1, force toga no, anti-ice no, packs are on. We'll sync from the load sheet. We'll sync this just to make sure. 1002 now. Oh, we've just had a METAR update. That's absolutely fantastic. In terms of departing runway 25 right, we could possibly we'll plan for Bravo 3, but they could put us on Bravo 1. So we'll do Bravo 3 intersection, with the contingency that we could get Bravo 1, but then we'll be rotating a little bit earlier than expected, which is fine. So take a runway 25 right, shift of 900, flaps 1, 58. And then we've got speeds of 136, 148, 149, and a clean of 224. Beautiful. I did not see some of these click spots, even though that you're not touching them and you're on the tablet, it triggers the object behind it, and that's kind of annoying. So let's go ahead and put this data into the MCDU. So we've got a shift of 900, 900, flaps 1, 58. So runway 25 right, 900, flaps 1, 58. And then we've got speeds of 136, 148, 149. So 136, 148, and 149. Beautiful. So that is all in now. And our flight plan is now giving us 2 hours 12 minutes at 845 nautical miles at 3.6. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and switch to tower frequency.
701.
And we are now on that. And then we'll get GSX in motion for push. So we're 1002 now. And then 1002.
Ground to cockpit. So we're going connecting the tag now. So please confirm me your parking brake is set.
Information India's current, staff approved. The Dublin, Zenit 4 Golf departure, runway 25 right. Initial climb, flight level 60, squawk 4401.
Visa 731, clear to destination by Zenit 3 Golf departure, runway 25 right.
Bonjour Captain, the bypass pin is inserted and the tag is connected. We are ready to push at your discretion.
Roger, thank you.
Zenit 4 Golf and climb flight level 60.
Visa 731, Zenit 4 Golf.
Right, let's do the checklist, shall we? So, copper preparation checklist.
We are locking the gear.
Maintenance log and tail is Oscar Sierra November Lima, which is on board. Gear print and covers are removed. Seatbelt signs are on. The doors on nav. Fuel is 9,000 kilograms and required is on board. Altimeters are 1002. Cross and check 3 times, and EFB is checked. So, before start checklist to the line. We've got windows and doors and slides are closed, armed, and both. So we've got green doors, slides are white, and everything is good. Beacon light is
so
on.
you can now release parking lights, please.
Thrust levers are idle, parking brake is on, and transponder is set to on, and so now we're just waiting for to squeeze in here for push.
Clear to Gatwick via the Denu 4 Golf departure, runway 25 right, initial climb 60, squawk 4402,
DT223 Papa, right back correct.
Right, we can remove that sleeve now, put away his travel, and then we can ask.
765 Yankee, continue on advisory 120 decimal 8. Bye.
Brussels Tower, good afternoon. B-Line 3, Charlie Papa, A320, stand 159. We've had PTC requesting push.
Advance 320 Papa, Brussels, Tower, hello, pushback approved.
Pushback approved for her B-Line 3, Charlie Papa. Right, are we ready to go? Is GSX ready to go? I believe so. So, parking brake off.
Okay, so we're pushing now. Alright, the aircraft is clear. You can now start the engine at your discretion.
Roger, our engine start sequence will be 1 and 2.
We are ready for push and start.
731, pushback approved, 80.
Right, so start ignition.
731, pushback approved, 80.
Just make sure there's no warnings on the overhead as well as we wait for it to spool up. Pressure's available. Start number 1. Start timer. Should take about 50 to a minute, 50 seconds to a minute 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
Set parking brakes, please. Ground to cockpit. Okay, so we are waiting your confirmation for a good engine start, please.
Roger, we're still waiting for engine 1 to stabilise and come available. So we've got the avail light. 48 seconds. Wait for the avail light to go out.
Ground 225 via Echo 6, close cross 19er. Taxi Whiskey 4, Whiskey 41, holding point runway 25 right.
And engine 1 is now available.
Cockpit to ground.
And then
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Please stand by, we are unlocking the gear.
Engine 2 coming alive. It's a little busy down here in Brussels today. Oh, is that an Atlas Air triple? Oh, ZOWIE.
Tug is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Wait for a signal on the side. Have a good flight. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay, our tracks are clear. We are not
Avail.
disconnecting. Have a good flight.
And we'll wait for the avail light to go out. And it's gone. So I'm an M5 on that one. Beautiful. Right, so we'll go normal. Flaps 1.
And ground, Beauty 223 Papa is ready for push and start, gate 161.
Beauty 223 Papa, Squawk Charlie.
And then there's our hand signal with the wave off. Perfect. Right, so and it be 29.5.
Beauty 223 Papa, thanks, I'll call you back.
Right, so flight control test. Left. Right. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Rudder right. And rudder left. Neutral. Beautiful. And then we can do our after start checklist. So after start checklist, anti-ice is off and not required, the yellow light pump is off, rudder trim is 0 at 29.5. Before start, after start checklist is complete.
John 225, the wind 250 degrees.
We'll keep this up because we're going to, as soon as we start taxiing, we will do this taxi checklist as well. And Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, fully ready for taxi.
Line 3 Charlie Papa, taxi Romeo 4, Alpha 7, to Bravo 1, holding point, runway 25 right, given H1001.
1001, taxi via Romeo 4, Romeo 7 to holding point, Bravo 1 for Romeo 25 right, for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
That's Romeo 4 and Outer 7.
Oh, Outer 7, for, our apologies for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
BT223 Papa, give way to the Brussels A320 from left to right, and push back approved.
Right, let's go.
We'll give way to the Beauty and then push back. Beauty 223 Papa.
You're going away to a Brussels A320.
So it's straight ahead, third left, hold Bravo 1, so that's fine. Right, so all brakes can go to max.
Beeline 7 Victor Bravo 7156 requesting pushback.
So,
Beeline 7 Victor
taxi
Bravo,
checklist.
approved, 80.
Gross weight is checked 69.1. Cross-reference that with our OFP, which is 69.1, well 68.8, but 68.9, which is fine. Pitch trim is set to 29.5. V1, V speeds are Romeo 25 right, 136, 148, 149, flicks of 58. Flaps are flaps 1 plus F is green. Flight controls are checked, ECAM symbol is takeoff. No blue, systems are normal. PWS is on and auto, and we'll turn that on as well, just so then we're down there. Cabin crew is advised, mini brief is we're departing runway 25 right from Bravo 1, Civ 4 Golf departure, initial 60. In the event that we've got to come back of anything, we'll continue runway heading, radar vector ourselves back in for ILS runway 25 left, which is done in the secondary flight plan, which can then be activated once we're on radar vectors. So perfect, and that is the takeoff checklist is complete.
Giant 225, continue on advisory 12G decimal 8, bye.
What is the late giant to the side? Let's say bye.
Right, so we're clear on the left, so it's not this left coming up, because this left is going to be Mike, which is what we're after. We've got cabin.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you. Not this left, because this is inners, which is what we don't want. So we're clear all the way down on the right. So we've got climb blue, nav blue, 6000 blue, 10. He says it's 1001, but REFB is saying 1002. So we'll go off of what he's given us. And then we're on outer 7.
Beeline 7 Victor Bravo requesting taxi.
Beeline 7 Victor Bravo, give way, correction, taxi inner 4, give way to the Wizz Air A320 from your left, and the outers, Bravo 3 holding point, runway 25 right, UNH 1002.
1002 now. Okay. We should have just kept it on 1002.
Finish 1002, taxi in S4, then give way to Airbus A320 from right, then outer is Bravo 3 holding point to 5 right, Beeline 7 Victor Bravo.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, new QNH 1002, the wind 250 degrees 15 knots, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
New QNH 1002 and a runway 25 right, clear for takeoff for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Right, so we've got Bravo 1, runway 25 right is verified, and we will do everything that we need to on the overhead. So this is a this is a PAX 1 takeoff, runway 25 right. So line up checklist, engine takeoff runway is confirmed 25 right from Bravo 1 intersection. Fuel is 8.9, is fully required. Engine mode selector is normal, and blade PAX is set.
Roger, thank you. We'll continue.
Before line up and before takeoff checklist is complete. Does that have another part to it? Because it says before takeoff. Oh no, that's after takeoff. For it says before takeoff. Right, let's turn that off. Perfect. Right. 25%. Stable. Manflex 58 SRS runway auto thrust.
$100 knots.
Checked.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Nav.
With a 731, runway 25 right, land for me.
731, line up for 25 right.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, continue on advisory 12G decimal 8, bye.
Over to advisory for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Thrust climb. Right, and then we'll go autopilot. Go to advisory. Speeds.
Speed checked. Flaps 0.
Flaps 0. Ground spoilers disarmed. So we'll have the after takeoff checklist now. So after takeoff checklist is landing gear is up, lights are out, flaps are retracted, and APU is off. After takeoff checklist is complete. And with that, we can start climbing higher. All the way up to our cruise, which is flight level 370 for today. So we got thrust climb, alt blue, 37,000 blue. And we can pull this once, twice, and 1013. Perfect. And we'll turn off the landing lights as well, since there's no cloud and anything in our way. $10,000. Alright, let's go do some MCDU stuff. Let's do a cleanup. So, Porto. Clear that out. Secondary flight plan, copy the active now. Check everything. So optimal's 340, max is 374, cruising 370, well within constraints. Fuel prediction page is all good, 2.7, and then we're in 19 of fuel. When we get there for holding, if we need it, that'll deplete. And we are good. And everything else on here is doing well as well. Just make sure all our bolts are okay, hydraulics are okay, fuel is still balanced as well, aircon is good, our wheels are fine as well, we don't really use them that much, so perfect. We'll wait until we get through these clouds and then we'll release the cabin, just because we could get any unexpected turbulence. atmosphere. Once we level out here, we'll release the cabin, and then we will be on our way. Lovely. Cabin can now be released. And nice. So yeah, right, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the cruise with a bit of music, and I will talk to you guys when we get a little bit more closer to Portugal. But if you did enjoy up to this point, appreciate all you guys for watching. Be sure to press the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell so you get notified when content like this comes out, and any further content, and also drop a like and drop a comment, and I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. And welcome back into the flight deck. So, you join us as we are just north of Spain in the Bay of Biscay, and we are about 130 nautical miles away from Portugal and Porto. So let's go ahead, let's do some planning for our arrival into Porto. So we do have ATC, we've got centre, and we've got tower, ground, and basically everything's online down here. So perfect example for this. So we are an arrival aircraft, and we'll grab the ATIS for our arrival just so we can get some stuff. While we're waiting for that coming through, we'll have a look at the chart. So from our OFP, we are looking at the Aspor arrival, which could be the 6 Charlie or it could be the 6 Alpha. Looking at this chart, 6 Alpha will take us out to the west coast, and then bringing us in from the west of the airfield, or we'll be on the 6 Charlie, which is what our OFP currently has for our flight plan for today, which will keep us inland. I don't know what they could do with us in terms of our direction of flight. We can keep 6 Charlie in to keep in compliance with our OFP, and if we need to, we can change it, which we can do something very, very good with when it comes to secondary flight plan. So we can, on our secondary flight plan, we'll plan for the Aspor, let's pronounce that correctly, Aspor 6 Alpha in our secondary, and we'll have the 6 Charlie in our main in case we've got to change. So if we've got to change, we can just do it like on the fly. We're coming in on oh, now we've had the ATIS. Let's have a look at that, see what that's looking at. So we're looking at Echo 1400 Zulu, RMP approaches in use runway 35, transition levels 50, winds are 310 at 14 knots, variable between 280 and 350, so we've got variation of winds, but no gusts or anything like that. Visibility is 10 km or more, scattered at 2,000 feet, which is fine, and we've just brought out that checklist by accident because of the click spots from Hughes. Temperatures 19, dew point 12, 1019, so that's fine. So RMP runway 35, which is fine, which is what we had on our OFP on the way down here, so the runway's not changed. So it'll be in via Akulu. We'll try to make sure that there's no route discontinuities or anything weird going on there, but that's fine. So Akulu for 4,000, and then we descend further with the 3-degree glide into here from Papa Romeo 542 at 3,000 feet, and then anything after that. In terms of a missed approach here, it is climb straight ahead to Papa Romeo 544, and then turn left to Reptile, climb and maintain 6,000, and then we'll get them radar vectors. So transition altitude is 4,000 down here, but the controllers have put an extra, oh no, the transition level is 5, but then the transition altitude is 4, so that's fine. We're also a category C aircraft coming into here, So we're also going to have LNAV and VNAV active. So we're going to be 530 for our decision height. In terms of parking and stuff like that, when we vacate the runway, which will be either via Foxtrot 1 or we'll take it all the way down to Golf, which hopefully we don't have to because Foxtrot 1 is a high speed. We'll then taxi in via Echo 3, Echo 2, Echo 1, and then Sierra. Either we'll be coming in via Sierra 5 or Sierra 6 all the way to the ramp. Hoping to get Sierra's 34. We've not had a telex from Portugal, which will be right on the main terminal. But we'll wait and see how busy it is. It looks like there could be an event going on down here. That's probably why they're all online. But, you know, we don't know what Portugal's like. So, let's go ahead. Let's program all this in to the MCDU now. So, we'll do NAA first. So, we'll do flight plan 1 first. So, we're RNAV 35. Asport 6 Charlie via Akulu is already in. So we'll go back to the performance and we'll do everything in here. So we've already said that our barrel is 530 for our decision height. We've got 1019er. Temperature of 19 degrees down here. And we then have winds of 310 at 14. And then our transition level is 50. Perfect. So then we've got a VAP of 138. We will check the speeds here in just a second via the tablet as well. So we've already copied this over, so we can go to the secondary flight plan. And then what we want to do is we just want to change all this. So we want to still be on RNAV 35, but this time we're going to change it to the Asport 6 Alpha via Akulu. And then we can then do performance in here as well. So we are, as I say, 530, 1019, 19, and then 310 at 14, and then 5,000. So you just want to make sure you've got both. If you're going to do it this way, because you don't know what you could be expecting from the center controllers, because they could change your arrival star that you've already got on your OFP. Having your secondary flight plan performance page filled out is also a good habit, because then you won't get the warning down here saying come check destination data, so then you've got to fill it all out again in quite a quick succession and put so much of a workload on yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back up here to the tablet, and then we're going to go for the arrival performance. Runway 35, we're going to do that. We're going to refresh the METAR, if it gives us the METAR. There we go. So we've got a head crosswind coming in at 310, but then we've also got the variation. Our landing weight currently is we can grab that from the OFP actually. Let me go grab that real quick. So our landing weight for today is 62.8, but we add 63.9. So we'll plan for the 63.9. Low auto brakes. We could probably get away with medium actually, just to make the Foxtrot 1. But low will be fine. Idle reverse, manual land, flaps full is all good, and we can pretty much be good all the way down the runway, so that's fine. That is good. Right, let's do that one, and then let me see if I can get some landing weights, like a landing speed for us that's not Fenix compliance. Let me see. Let me use my handy dandy tool and see what I can get from this. It's a bit windy up here. It's a bit windy, but she's fine. What's the airport elevation here? 70 feet. Then the runway heading is 348, so we're going to do 349. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be fine on the speed that's in the MCDU anyway. So, which is 138. Perfect. Do we have any constraints on this arrival star? Flight level 110 or above at ASPOR 90 at and above at PR 637. 7,000 above for PR 655. 7,000 above at PR 646. PR 636 at 4,000 above, and a Kulu is 4,000. We've got to be at a Kulu for 4,000 as per the arrival. So we'll just slap in 4,000 here rather than saying the plus on that, and then it can determine everything. We now know we're coming into Porto on 35, and we can also do some rings around the airport because that is what I like to do. So we have do we have Portugal's not Portugal's, Porto's VOR, if it has one, within the vicinity of the aerodrome? Or is it one of these ones that just does not have a VOR? Oh, she does. She's PRT. So Papa Romeo Tango 114.1. Most of the time it is the top one, but it's just best to confirm. And then Lima Lima Papa Romeo 35. We'll do that 10 miles. And then we'll do the same one again. So we'll do Lima Papa Papa Romeo 35. And we'll do that 5 miles. Perfect. We're RNAV, so we are going to be GPSed as well. What time are we due to hit Papa Romeo 542 at 15:08? Oh, it's 542, not 502. My bad. Okay, perfect. And our GPS is still good. Alright, so we are 52 miles away till CD. We should get a contact me from ATC very, very shortly. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just prep. So 110 or above. So we'll plan for 120 initially for coming into here. One thing I do want to just check is this flight plan, just to make sure she's actually okay. ASPOR 40 miles. Yeah, she's perfect all the way in. Nice. And then, yeah, so what is O Center? Is that West Expanded? Okay, so we're not going to be on that. So we're going to be East, so 125550 when we get the contact me. That's 555, not 550. There we are. So that's good. So let's have a look and see if we need to do anything on here. So briefing we can kind of do just now. This is when we get almost pretty much when we are in the approach phase, when we'll do that checklist. So briefing, RNAV runway 35, ASPOR 6 Charlie, initial flight level 120, and then we will have possible radar vectors to the field for the RMP runway 35. Once we do land, we'll plan to vacate for Foxtrot 1 and then taxi in via the Echoes and then the Sierras, hoping for a terminal stand on stand Sierra 34. Weather's good, so if anything we can go into a hold if we need to in the event of anything, or if we've got to do a standard missed approach runway 35, we climb straight ahead up to Papa Romeo 544 and then make a left hand turn to headed to 252 up to 6,000 and then hold over Riptmo and expect vectors back to the field. So we're all good there. So we'll just chill. As I say, we are 38 miles away till TD. I don't know if ATC will contact us prior to even touching this TD. They might grab us early. But we shall see. And we've just had an information update. We're now information Foxtrot as well. Let me go ahead and dial these in real quick for our pressure. So then when we're ready, we're good. And then we'll just dial it here real quick. Right, we're under 15 miles until top drop. 3, 2, 1. Managed. Mac descent, alt blue, flight level 120 blue. And after 2 hours and 2 minutes, we're now descending into Porto. Thrust idle. We're bang on green dot as well, so a good way to check your green dot to see how far you're in and out is just come to your prog page and just watch it. As long as you can keep green dot in between these two, then you're fine. The top, in between the black and orange lines, you're good. Means that you're on descent profile. So we know that we don't need anti-ice because it's not wet, it's not, we don't have any sigmas on RND, and it's not forecasting to rain down in Porto either, so we're good there. So we can just descend all the way through these cloud layers without any anti-ice at the bottom. Winds are still the same. We just have to be aware of the scatter cloud at 2,000 feet. Which we established at 3,000, so we'll be above the cloud, but then it will take an extra 1,000 to 1,500 feet to just clear it, depending on how she looks, and it will be good. So it's all just monitoring the PFD, the ND, and our engine displays now, just to make sure nothing goes out of line. So 70, almost 71 track miles away from the threshold of the runway 35 into here. So yeah, so we should be able to get down without going outside green dot, and we should be able to maintain this all the way down. If I've just done my quick calculations, we've now got a company message. That's Telex. Is that going to be our stand? Stand Sierra 34. Perfect. So we've just had this come through from this is B-line ops, but it's also VATSIM Portugal giving us this one. So so we're due in at 15:03. Arrival stand Sierra 34, so we know where we're going. We're going to be taxiing off of Foxtrot 1 if we can vacate on the fast taxiway, and it'll be via Echo 3, Echo 2, Echo 1, Sierra 6, and then from Sierra 6 it'll be to Sierra 4, and then Sierra 3, and then coming in on the little Caldy area. So nice and easy. It's nice to be on the main terminal for once, so that's good. So we'll keep that screen open. We'll run that MCDU. So as we start getting slowly approaching these clouds, what we're going to do is we're going to go to seatbelts, because even though we've got nothing on our ND, we could still get a bit of wind and a bit of turbulence coming into here, which we don't want, throwing our passengers around. which I believe there was a sigma on this from the chart. And that's from 380 and above. And we've just had ATC contact us. Oh, it's approach. Wow, we're not going through centers? Okay. 120910. And then we'll pre-tune tower, which is 118005. Porto approach, a very good evening. Beeline 3 Charlie Papa with you passing flight level 251 for flight level 120. Aspor 6 Charlie, and we have Foxtrot.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, information now per descend flight level 110. Cleared Aspor 6 Charlie, arrival speed 280 knots please.
280 knots, Aspor 6 Charlie, descend flight level 110 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. So we've got to pull the speed. He wants us at 280.
Lufthansa 83 Tango, can we lower the speed a little bit?
Lufthansa 83 Tango, yes, safe, sorry about that, cancel ATC speed restriction.
So it's basically high speed.
83 Tango, proceed direct Papa Romeo 542.
Papa Romeo 542 for Lufthansa 83 Tango.
Easy 71 Uniform Kilo, continue descent, flight level 70.
Continue descent, flight level 70, EC71 Uniform Kilo.
We've got an aircraft behind us at the bottom of our ND, so I don't know who that is. That's probably why he's wanted me to up my speed to get away from him. We've got an hour and 2 minutes of holding time if we need it. Because then we only need 2.4 to get to our alternate, which is Lima Echo Victor X-Ray, which is fine.
Porto approach, hello, France 612 descending, passing flight level 250 inbound Aspor.
France 612, hello, squawk 2221.
Squawk 2221, France 612.
France 612 identified, information alpha, descend flight level 110, speed 260 knots or less.
Information alpha, descending flight level 110, 260 knots or less.
Lufthansa 83 Tango, contact tower 118.005, goodbye.
Tower 118.005, bye bye.
Easy Easy 71 Uniform Kilo, increase descent rate a little bit, please.
Wilco, Easy 71 Uniform Kilo.
Departure hello, Air Portugal 429er passing 1,200 feet.
Air Portugal 429 identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 340, Air Portugal 429er.
Air Portugal 429 almost, flight level 240.
Correction, flight level 250, Air Portugal 429er.
Easy 71 Uniform Kilo, descend 12,000 feet, QNH 1019er, correction cleared RMP, approach runway 35.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1019er and cleared RMP runway 35 approach, Easy 71 Uniform Kilo.
Air Portugal 205, good evening with you.
Air Portugal 2025, squawk 5212. Air Portugal 2005, turn left heading 180, squawk 5212, please.
Can you repeat that, please?
180 degrees.
180, squawk 5112, Air Portugal 205.
Easy 71 Uniform Kilo, proceed direct Papa Romeo 542.
Proceed direct Papa Romeo 542, Easy 71 Uniform Kilo.
And cancel ATC speed restriction.
Roger, thanks. Easy 71 Uniform Kilo.
Airfront 612, speed 250 knots or less.
50 knots or less, Airfront 6.
Beeline 3, Charlie Papa, speed let's say 260 knots.
260 knots for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Get that descent profile coming in.
Air Portugal 2005 identified, information Foxtrot, descend flight level 110, turn left heading 155 degrees.
Heading 155, flight level 110, Air Portugal 205.
Actually, Air Portugal 2005, my mistake. Resume my navigation, direct Papa Romeo 637.
Direct to Papa Romeo 637, Air Portugal 205.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, continue to descend, flight level 70.
70 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Air Portugal 49er, stop climb, flight level 120.
Stop climbing 120, Air Portugal 429er.
So what speed, VS, Alt Blue, flight level 70 Blue. Trying to just catch this profile now.
Easy 71 Uniform Kilo, contact tower 118.005, goodbye.
118.005, Easy 71 Uniform Kilo.
Airfront 612, stop descent, flight level 130.
Stop descent 130, Airfront 612.
Air Portugal 49er, turn left heading 115 degrees.
Left 115 degrees, Air Portugal 429er.
Yes, brake still out, that's fine. Let's try and not exceed this 260 knot restriction that the ATC has given us. We'll try to keep a high descent profile.
2005, proceed direct Papa Romeo 655.
Papa Romeo 655, Air Portugal 205.
Right now I'm just trying to catch this green dot to get us back on profile again. We'll try to maintain this to 60 knot speed restriction. So what we can do...
Airfront 612, speed 240 knots.
240 knots, Airfront 6.
Portugal 2005, speed 260 knots or less.
0 knots or less at Portugal 2005.
Let's come back in now, we can start bleeding it off. Yes. Right, let's
Portugal 49,
do
resume
this
navigation, direct
approach
body.
checklist, shall we? So briefing is confirmed, RMP
Resume
runway
direct
35.
body, Airport
Approach stable is, and approach is active. ECAM status is checked. Seatbelt signs are on and minimums is set to 530 both sides. That is the approach checklist to the lane is complete.
Portugal 49, continue climb, flight level 240.
Continue climb, flight level 240, Air Portugal 49er.
Airfront 612, continue descend, flight level 70.
Continue descend, flight level 70, Airfront 612.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1019, cleared RMP approach, runway 35.
4,000 feet, QNH 1019, cleared RMP, runway 35 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Right, so 4,000, pull once, pull twice.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, speed 240 knots or less.
240 knots or less for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Airfront 612, same for you, 240 knots or less.
Right, 240.
Sorry, your send can Airfront 612.
Pull that to there.
240 knots or less, please.
240 knots or less, Airfront 612, sorry.
No problem. Portugal 2005, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250.
220 feet above, below profile. So we're actually bang on right now. And then we can then do the approach checklist below the line, which is altimeters 1019 checked and checked 3 times.
Portugal 49, contact Lisboa 125.55, goodbye.
125.55, goodbye, Air Portugal 49er.
Portugal 2005, just to confirm, Asbor 6 Charlie arrival.
Alright, let's just speed break.
Let me check this. 1 minute.
Put that in now.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, proceed direct Papa Romeo 542.
Direct Papa Romeo 542 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Porto approach, hello, easy 71 uniform kilo, missed approach.
Easy 71 uniform kilo, welcome back, identified. Climb flight level 60, maintain present heading.
Climb flight level 60, maintain present heading, easy 71 uniform kilo.
It's almost 1,000 feet. We are a bit too high on this. It's fine. Now in the speed.
Approach at Portugal 2005. Can you repeat the arrival, please?
Well, we need to proceed direct Papa Romeo 636, please, and it's Asbor 6 Charlie arrival.
It's to be 3,000 for Papa Romeo 642. I don't know if we're going to... We should hit that. Let's try to get this altitude out.
Yeah, Asbor or 6 Charlie arrival at Portugal 2005.
Nice, right, start bleeding this off.
Airfront 612, continue descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1019, cleared RMP approach, runway 35.
Continue descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1019, cleared RMP runway.
I see the field, field in sight.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, contact tower 118.005, goodbye.
Tower 118.005 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Alright, speed brake can come in. ARMNAV. So we've got AppNav, final blue. Ground is on 121. 040.
France 48 November X-ray, winds 31 degrees. 4 knots, variable between 280 and 350 degrees.
We'll cancel the speed. He just messaged me that I forgot to cancel the speed on me.
Clear for takeoff runway 35, France 48 November X-ray, no problem, bye bye.
And Porto Tower, good evening. Beeline 3 Charlie Papa with you, 4000 RMP, runway 35.
Speed checked, flaps 1.
We might actually have to take this autopilot out and bring it in ourselves.
Okay, Porto Tower on the final 1854, 40 short, the one way.
This might be a go around.
First, Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, Porto Tower, hello, winds 330 degrees, 15 knots. Continue approach runway 35 and reduce 180 knots or less.
We continue approach runway 35. We might have to go around because obviously we were a bit too high for that RMP, but we'll let you know. We'll do 180 knots or less for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, roger.
Right, let's get the gear down. Let's see if we can deplete this speed a little bit.
Gear down.
This is going to be risky as anything. Yeah, I know. This might be a go around. See how we get on. Because the approach controller forgot to bring us down to 3000 for that approach. The direct. If we're not stable by minimums, we're going to go.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, winds 320 degrees, 15 knots, runway 35 clear land.
Runway 35, clear to land for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Florida France 621, be on the runway.
France 612, Porto Tower, hello, winds 330 degrees, 15 knots, runway 35, continue approach.
Runway 35, continue approach.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
No, we're out. Mantoga SRS nav.
Gear up.
And Tower Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, we're going to go around runway 35, standard missed.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, roger, when occurs in AFM, follow standard missed approach procedures.
Speed checked, flap 0.
Fly standard missed approach for speed as per Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
And Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, contact approach 120.910.
Back to approach for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, speed 2. Right, so we'll fly track heading that, and then we'll go back to approach, which is on 120.9.
Airbus 2005, confirm you're holding at Zakulu.
I will proceed to holding at Zakulu, yes.
Thank you.
And Porto approach, Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, back with you, standard missed approach for runway 35.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, hello again, identified. Continue climb 4,000 feet, maintain present heading.
4,000 feet, maintain present heading for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. It's fine, we kind of just shot through that when they before he told us to. Oh. I'm going to descend with it, it's fine. Right, so ground swell is disarm, so standard miss approach procedure is just do a check. So flaps are up and retracted, ground swallows are disarmed, landing lights are off, Taxi lights off and nose lights off. Why have we got a discharge to light fault? I've only just realised that.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, continue climb flight level 60.
Continue climb flight level 60 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Right, so we'll do thrust climb, open climb, all blue, 6000 blue. Do 220 knots on the speed. We are on the approach phase again, and we're good.
Portugal 205, cancel the hold, proceed direct Akulu, and clear RMP approach runway 35.
Proceed direct to Akulu and clear to right now runway 35.
Speed out star.
Easy 71 uniform kilo, descend 5 correction flight level 50.
Descend flight level 50, easy 71 uniform kilo.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, turn left, heading 270 degrees.
Left hand 270 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Easy 71 uniform kilo, speed 200 knots.
Speed 200 knots, easy 71 uniform kilo.
270.
118 on going to 10th of the state and going to partial of 92 whiskey. 91854.
1854 identified, climb flight level 240, turn right, direct Alagu, Alagu A Alpha arrival.
Turn right side to Alago and climb by making the flight level 240, 1844.
Air France 4 November X-ray, contact Lisboa 125.55, goodbye.
12555, bye-bye, Air France 4 November X-ray.
Easy 71 uniform kilo, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1019.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1019, easy 71 uniform kilo.
Yeah, Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, turn left, heading 180 degrees.
Left hand 180 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Portugal 2005, contact tower 118.005, goodbye.
Contact tower 118.005, thank you, goodbye.
Easy 71 uniform kilo, expect a direct in about 2 minutes.
Roger, thank you, easy 71 uniform kilo.
Right, so we need what, 2.4?
71 uniform kilo, resume and navigation, direct Akulu, cleared RMP approach, runway 35.
Racimo navigation direct to Kulu and cleared on our runway 35, easy 71 uniform
Actually, we
Kilo.
need 1.2 to get there. Okay.
Porto Airport 1921 climbing, correction, passing 2400, climbing flight level 100.
Portugal 1921 identified, climb flight level 210.
210, Portugal 1921.
That one's kind of on the approach controller's fault because he told me to cancel the speed too late, and then obviously I was 1,000 feet too high for the RMP because you got to be 3,000 for Papa Romeo 542 to get the 3-degree coming in. So I forgot to cancel my speed and then the altitude. There's no way I was slowing down to 180 knots from that.
Portugal 1921, proceed direct Mazuk.
Direct Mazuk, Portugal 1921.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, descend flight level 50.
50 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Right, so 5,000.
Approach, very good afternoon, Ocean 414, 1,500 climbing level 100.
Ocean 414 identified, climb flight level 240.
Climbed level 340, Ocean 414.
Ocean 414, nearly flight level 240.
240, Ocean 414.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1019.
1019 or to 4,000 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
BZ71 Uniform Kilo, proceed direct Papa Romeo 542.
Proceed direct Papa Romeo 542, easy 71 uniform Kilo.
Right there, 1854, contact Lisboa 125.55, goodbye.
Total Lisboa 125.55, bye. 154.
Ocean 414, proceed direct Bardi.
Ocean 414, direct Bardi.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, speed 210 knots, resume navigation, direct Papa Romeo 541.
210 knots and proceed direct Papa Romeo 541 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Correct.
541. Alt star nav. And we'll go speed check.
Speed checked, flaps 1.
We'll go flaps 1, we don't want to be riding green dot. so we'll just bring out the slats.
EG71 Uniform Kilo, contact tower 118.005. Good luck, goodbye.
Tower on 118.005, thanks. EZ71 Uniform Kilo.
Which I'm guessing is this guy right in front of me. Just about across Papa Romeo 541 just now.
Porto Airport, good afternoon. Eurowings 1 Golf Charlie, flight level 288, descending 250 with information Foxtrot.
Eurowings 1 Golf Charlie identified, information Fox correct, descend flight level 110.
Descend level 110, Eurowings 1 Golf Charlie.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, speed 190 knots, hello.
190 knots or less for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Right, so 190 on the speed now. Just gonna bring us all the way back to S speed. And we'll go speed check.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, if I haven't already, cleared RMP approach runway 35.
Clear RMP runway 35 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, maintain 170 knots till 5.
170 knots until 5 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Alright, we'll maintain flaps 2 for just now, even though we just went through the threshold for flaps 3.
125.55, Sir Portugal 19 to land, love you.
Love you too.
Oh. So on the approach phase, which will give us APNAV, final blue.
Eurowings 1 Golf Charlie, actually disregard. Ocean 414 correction, turn left heading 095.
Left heading 095, Ocean 414.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, contact tower 118.005, good luck.
Tower 118.005 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, good day. And then 121.040. Final lap. Alright. Portal Tower, hello again, Beeline 3 Charlie Papa with you fully established. RMP runway 35, 170 until 5.
CT566, runway 35, ready for departure.
Right, we have the field. Once we level out, we'll do gear down. So we'll go gear.
Gear down.
Flaps 3. On the speed brakes as well. And then we will do the approach checklist, shall we? On the checklist, cabin is advised, auto thrust is...
Porto Tower, Portugal 1701.
Will be off, auto brake is low, ECAM memo is land, no green, and the landing checklist is complete. 2500 checked, ready altimeters. a beautiful approach coming into Porto. Grab a few screenshots. Perfect. Right. We'll do 160 now.
Runway 35, ready for departure.
All stations stand by, that's not good. Right, we'll do minimums. Check.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
It's full. Right, he's just cleared me to land via text, so that's good. So we'll go auto throttle off. My aircraft. 1000's checked. Flight director's off. Bird's mine.
All stations, Porto Tower, mic check.
Readability 5.
Thank you. Station currently holding at holding point Bravo, cosine only.
500.
Portugal 1701.
100 above.
Portugal 1701, copy. EC 566, Porto Tower.
Minimum.
Continue.
EC 71 Uniform Kilo, continue Echo short of Sierra.
Continue Echo and short Sierra, EC71 Uniform Kilo.
EC 566, Porto Tower.
100.
Easy 566, runway 35, ready for departure.
50.
EC 566, please squawk more Charlie.
30. 20. Retard. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green.
Checked.
Decel.
Auto brake low. Seven knots.
70 knots.
50 knots. We'll roll it. We're not getting full
EC5
shake.
Auto brake off.
EC 566, winds 3300 degrees, 15 knots from a 35, correction, hold station.
You almost cleared someone for takeoff there, which is not good.
Hold position.
And Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, we're vacating at Golf now.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, copy, continue taxi via Echo, short of Sierra.
Echo short Sierra for 3 Charlie Papa.
EC 71 Uniform Kilo, contact ground 121.040.
Right.
Ground on 121.040,
Clean up.
thanks, EC71 Uniform Kilo.
EC 556, wind 330 degrees, 15 knots from a 35, clear for takeoff, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, easy 566.
Air Portugal 1701, behind departing traffic in front, line up and wait from a 35 behind.
Right, clean up now.
Line up at wait, after departing traffic behind Air Portugal 1701.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, contact ground 121.040.
121.040 for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa. Right, and then we'll do the after landing checklist. So flaps are up, ground spoilers disarmed, landing lights are off, nose lights off, strobes are auto, APU is starting, and
Portugal 521 is ready for taxi.
TCAS is standby, PDWS and weather is all off. So that's good. Nice, after landing checklist is complete. And border ground, good evening, Beeline 3 Charlie Papa with you on Echo 4.
Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, hello, border ground, continue taxi on Echo, hold short.
Continue via Echo and hold short Sierra for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Porto ground, hello, easy 71 uniform kilo, holding short, Echo 1.
71 uniform kilo, hello, Porto ground, hold short.
Right, APU available now as well, which is fantastic. And up this little steep hill, there goes an EasyJet.
Portugal 521 is ready for taxi.
Portugal 521, are you able to
3 minutes, engines are cool.
Portugal 521 is able to intersect at Charlotte.
Portugal 521 then continues for taxi via Sierra Total Charlie 135.
Continue taxi to Charlie via Sierra for Portugal 521.
And Condor 8 Papa Charlie, hold position for now.
For your information, I'm able for
sure. Make a right swing over to Delta, Condor 8 Papa Charlie.
Right swing over to Delta, thank you.
Is there an event going on here that I am not aware of that we just decided to fly into? No? Right, we'll hold here, put on the brakes for just now.
Easy 71 uniform kilo, continue taxi on Sierra to Sierra 53. Correction, easy 71 uniform kilo, continue taxi on Sierra to Sierra 50.
Continue taxi onto Sierra 50, easy 71 uniform kilo.
And the Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, yeah. Follow the A320 to Stand Sierra 42 via Sierra.
So, follow the EasyJet A320 in front to stand Sierra 42 via Sierra for Beeline 3 Charlie Papa.
Portugal 521 on to tower, 119.
Okay, so we're getting Sierra 42 this time,
118.005 for Portugal 5.
which means someone must have spawned on our stand. So Sierra 42, don't need to follow me, and we'll get ground force as well.
It is 71 uniform kilo, make a right swing over to Sierra 6.
Right onto Sierra 6, easy 71 uniform kilo.
And Beeline 3 Charlie Papa, same for your taxi via Sierra 6.
Yeah, we'll get taxi via Sierra 6. We can give way to the EasyJet A320 in front to Sierra 6.
Thank you.
Why not Lima ready for taxi?
Right, let me just fix this little tool.
Cookman, Charlie, Addons 180.
might have just seen a tool come on the screen just for a brief second, which will be linked in the description, which adds static AI on VATSIM at stands that are not accompanied by VATSIM traffic, to give a little bit more life to your ground. Because I don't think it's this busy on VATSIM right now. I think it's pretty much only a very few amount. But just adding the statics around just adds a little bit more life. So we know that this condor is a real person. We know that this is a real person. These three are all real. But, and then I think this Eurowings is real as well.
I was working in tower mode, so I can't do more. We are still ready for taxi.
So Sierra 42 is the second one on the right after this taxiway. So this Eurowings is on 043.
Alpine 18 Lima, it should be on the transponder. Make sure to just turn everything on the transponder to the right, it should work.
Well, it's already on the right, Alpine 18 Lima, like when I fly normally on VATSIM, the squawk is set to more Charlie on the VPilot when I get off the ground.
Yeah, sure, if that's fine, then just do it. Alpine 18 Lima, it's working now. Alpine 18 Lima, taxi via Sierra Torres Bravo on the 35 Hotel Tower.
Perfect. Right, 042 is identified.
Taxi Bravo,
turn that off, turn that bleed on.
Sierra, following the 5 Tango November, we are ready to taxi.
Oh, we get the view of all the departures on all the arrivals. Sweet.
You were 5 Tango November. Did you say you were able shot?
You're a little bit more to the left,
we can taxi
my friend.
And we are able on Charlie, we are on 5 Tango November.
But you're fine. We're not going to go to the right more, or to the left more.
Taxi Sierra and then Charlie, and
we'll stop there. Alright, parking brake is on. Turn that all the way down. APU bleed is on and available. So 1 and 2. And then we can turn off all the pumps. Beautiful. Right, 2000 in the box. Transponder off. Reset that. We're below 20. Beacon light off. That's all off. Ground control can come on. And we can then have the parking checklist. So parking checklist is engine mode selectors 1 and 2 are off. Fuel pumps are off. Beacon light is off. Passenger signs are off. APU bleed and master starter is off. Ground external power is on, and we are now deboarding. So yeah, there you have it. Welcome to Porto, all the way from Brussels in the Fenix A320. That was kind of nice, kind of a luxury one, one that was kind of unexpected for a go around, but hey ho. But we live and we learn. We live and we learn from the controllers. I think the controller realised what he did, without closing my speed restriction before handing me over to the next previous controller. But we're all fine. We're all fine. We got here safely in the end, and yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to press the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell, drop us a like, drop us a comment, and let us know of your thoughts and any routes that you guys would like. And I will see you guys in the VATSIM friendly skies very, very soon. Until then, happy wings, happy landings.